Just want to say hello to everyone in Prague and wanted to thank SCIO and Google Czech Republic for allowing me to be here, albeit a little bit virtually. And what I thought I would do is just answer a few questions. Some people ask some things that might be of interest to the folks listening. And so the first question I had is, why did I start and how did I start Khan Academy? And so for those of you who are not familiar with how all of this began, about 8 years ago, actually 9 years ago, I started tutoring some cousins. Then word got around that free tutoring was happening, and before long, I was tutoring many cousins every day after work. My day job was as an analyst at an investment firm. And a friend recommended, well, why don't you make some tutorials and stick them up on YouTube and in order to help scale yourself up? And I thought it was a horrible idea. I thought, YouTube is for cats playing piano. It's not for serious mathematics. But I got over the idea that it wasn't my idea, and I gave it a shot. And long story short, it soon became clear that many people who were not my cousins were watching. And at the same time, I started working on a little software platform so that people could get practice and whatever else. And by 2009, I had set this up as a not-for-profit, and I had trouble, frankly, focusing on my day job. And so I quit. I had a little bit of savings and, somewhat delusionally said, well, this not-for-profit's mission is to give a free world-class education for anyone, anywhere. And it took a little while for us to get some of the initial support, but Google, the Gates Foundation, Ann and John Doerr, within the year, recognized that, hey, this is really a scalable way to reach as many people as possible. And it was also around that same time that schools started using Khan Academy. Up until that point, I assumed that Khan Academy was really just a supplemental free tutor for anyone. And when it started being used in schools, it allowed us to start to rethink how we educate. In a traditional education model, we move everyone together at the same pace. Classrooms are used for lecturing. They tend to be more passive. And we said, well, look, if the lecture doesn't have to happen in the classroom anymore, if they can happen at a student's own time and own pace. And even from those early tutoring sessions with my cousins, they told me that they liked me better on YouTube than in person. And what they were saying, I think, is that they liked being able to access the content on demand. They liked being able to review things without having to worry about someone judging them. And so if you allow students to access content at their own time and pace, maybe we can use class time for something more productive. Interacting with peers, interacting with the teacher. Maybe we can allow every student to learn at their own pace instead of having them all move lockstep. And so now it's kind of crazy for me because literally this whole project started with my cousin Nadia. And then, in 2009, I was literally just a guy in a closet trying to make videos and write some software. Now we are 38 folks here in California. We're reaching 6 million students, 6 million unique students every month. We've had over, I think it's 230 million video views. Nearly 1 billion exercises have been done on the Khan Academy platform. And, the delusional mission of a free world-class education for anyone, anywhere doesn't seem as delusional anymore. And I imagine a future in not too far off in our own lifetimes when education is not a scarce thing. It actually becomes a human right, like clean drinking water, electricity, and it's something that is for everyone. And I especially want to thank the efforts to help translate Khan Academy into Czech. Our mission includes for anyone, anywhere, and I barely speak English. And so it's incredible that people are giving their time, their resources in order to support this effort. Our goal is for students, whether it's in the Czech Republic or anywhere, that they have access to a world-class education. So thank you for including me as part of this program, and thank you so much for helping support and helping with this effort. I think we can make a difference. Thank you.